Hello! Welcome to the Nerd Dome podcast.
Yay!
Saba here.
Hi, Saba.
And here are my fellow buddies, podcasters. Take it away, Luke.
You got Luke and Ryan here. Hello. Sam.
He's distracted. He's probably looking at porn.
Hi.
It's totally hentai, too. I know he's
How do you like this?
Wow, this is
Children
so
are watching! My gosh, you guys are ridiculous.
Tentacle all the way.
And our shy member, Charles.
Hey! Me. Except for we skipped one. I was supposed to go last.
That's okay, everybody already knows me. I'm awesome.
All right, Edgar, you've got some pressing business to take care of right off, so let's take care of this.
Okay. Since it's been requested from our online followers, my
Oh,
Unmasked.
Don't do it! Don't do it! No! No! I just... How many of those do you own? The fact that you own one is weird.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you all at last.
It's Hello Kitty!
What? Oh, my nose. So, yeah.
Is this supposed to be audio?
This is gonna make a horrible audio. Oh, it's so funny though.
Why are you crying? No crying. There's no crying in podcasting.
Oh.
Last train wreck I saw like this was on TV.
Okay. Awesome.
We're all speechless. God damn it.
Ta-da! Yeah?
I just want to know how.
Like that?
I don't know how many weeks this was in the planning.
And why wasn't I aware of this? I was totally caught off guard.
Or what?
Okay, so we'll start with Charles. Have you read any good comics this week?
Really? That's... There you go. Dick.
Any?
I read Thor.
Yeah.
Good job.
War's over.
Good job. You have grown up in the world.
Thor, female Thor.
Did that come out this week?
It came out this week.
Came out this week.
Yes.
No, Thor came out.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Hey Luke. It's audio.
I was just saying yes.
Audio, we have video.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody keeps saying it's audio because there's clearly video in front of us.
Edgar, what about you? Any comics you read this week that you want to talk about?
No, I've not been able to read my comics.
Oh wait, what was that you were telling me yesterday? Bragging about how you read your books and thinking you're all better than me? Because you read books. I don't have anything.
Do you even comic, bro?
I read some comics. I came prepared to the show this time. I watched my show, and I read some fucking comics.
I'm proud of you, Pat.
Tell us about what comics you read.
Okay, so I started Death of Wolverine. Fucking amazing. I read the first two just like 10 minutes ago. It's really, really pretty. I finally caught up with Spider-Man. The whole side story with learning to crawl was bullshit. I mean, I love the storyline, but I just wanted to read the fucking storyline and not a bunch of side stuff.
The best part about that is the artwork in Learn to Crawl.
Mm-hmm.
So does
Like
Spider-Man
how it's real
have to use his arms and legs?
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
It's like it doesn't have anything to do with the main story. It's just like this little offshoot of this is where Peter was for a time where we didn't really explain where he was, and it's like the artwork on it is awesome, but it's just
Nobody cares.
Well, I
yeah.
kept getting mad at Edgar because he kept putting it in my hold, and I'm like, I don't want this. I want the main storyline. And he's like, that's part of it. And I'm like, whatever. Hate you, Marvel. Go to hell.
No.
Anything else?
Yes. No. I watched Gotham. That's what else. I watched Gotham. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Yes.
I'm kind of wondering how they're going to tie everybody into it, considering it's not supposed to have anything to do with the movie line, storyline, you know, so there's not going to be two different Batmans. There's not going to be a Batman in the series. So how is there supposed to be a Catwoman in the series? How is there supposed to be an...
It's young Catwoman. And it's young Batman.
But he's not going to be Batman.
Right.
Are they
She's
going to
not
make him grow up and become a Batman?
Well, that was
Batboy.
the idea. Batboy.
There's no
villains.
such thing as Batboy. Batman Beyond. And Caleb likes it.
Ooh.
Sam,
What?
wake up and tell us about a comic that you read, not just comics. Didn't you get a chunk of Guardians read?
I'd like me a chunk of Guardian.
Dude, your placement of your camera looks really creepy.
Placement of whose camera?
Yours.
Oh, mine. Why? That's...
Because you have to look
Anyways,
up in it.
actually, outside of Guardians, I just started Spawn Endgame, the graphic novel. It's pretty good so far. Spawn finally kills himself. It's pretty cool. And then in the Guardians, I'm up to
Up here.
issue
Up here.
13. Issue 13, you shut up. I want to hear you, Thundercat.
It's Hello Kitty!
But, yeah, I got up to issue 13, Guardians. I haven't been reading much this week. Much going on. I wish I had the time.
Okay.
How many screens do you have in front of you?
One.
Why is your camera up so high?
Because it's...
Oh,
Whoa.
That's
What?
me on your screen. That is creepy.
Wow. Sam,
You
really?
just watch me the entire time.
Sorry. I lost audio there for a second.
Don't stand up, Sam. Do not stand up.
He's not wearing any pants.
So, we here
I didn't-
usually
I don't know what you're talking about. I lost audio.
usually give Edgar a hard time for only reading Batman comics over and over and
Maybe.
anything to do with Batman. But Ryan just showed me his list of comics that he's reading. Let me just shoot through these real quick. Dakin, Deadpool, Deadpool Core, Deadpool Max, Generation Hope, Magneto, Namor, The New Mutants, Uncanny X-Force, Uncanny X-Men, Wolverine, Wolverine Goes to Hell, Wolverine and Jubilee, X-23, X-Factor, X-Men, X-Men Protect and Serve, and X-Men Legacy. So every time we give Edgar a hard time about Batman, we can now give Ryan a hard time about X-Men.
No, because there was a lot of character names in there, and there's a lot more people that make up the X-Men than one dude. And he only
Hey,
reads one comic.
But he's obviously the only
understand.
one that anybody cares about.
Hey, listen. Have you read Batman Incorporated? Bat Cow?
Yeah.
So there's a lot
Grayson?
of Batman characters too.
Has anybody seen the trailer for the new animated of Aquaman?
Oh, yes. Yes.
It looks
great.
cool. I wanted to like message it to Face right away, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I'm gonna try to tell him about it.
Yeah. See, I really liked it. the number one thing that I always notice being a Green Lantern fan is who's doing the voice of the Green Lantern. And the second I heard Nathan Fillion, I was like, sold. I don't care if the rest of this movie's crap. It's got Nathan Fillion.
I am in.
And Aquaman fans trying to watch it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that it existed until I was just poking around on my phone. I was like, oh, what's this? And then it won't play on my phone.
It's really cool. I was really excited. It's like slowly unveiling Aquaman and like, what should we name him? And she's like, how about Aquaman? And he's like, I hate that. We have our name. Hilarious. I love that comedy.
The cool thing that I've noticed that DC, starting with Justice League War, has done, which they, despite Edgar's protests, what they should do with their cinematic and TV universe is they connected them. At the end of Justice League War, there's a little teaser for Aquaman, and then at the end of Assault on Arkham, there's also another little teaser for Aquaman. So it's connecting all of those together. So they're doing the right thing as it comes to the animated universe, but not so much in their live-action one.
Soon, Luke, soon. The Force will be with us.
There's no soon. They've denied it over and over and over again.
You'll see. You'll see. Oh, and on the trailer, the Aquaman trailer, there is an appearance of a great white shark just jumping out.
Yeah.
I predict that we are entering the golden age of Aquaman.
Says Aquaman fan. Says this every other month.
One of these days he might be true. Probably not, but maybe.
Probably not. And while we're on Aquaman, Edgar, you were reading something about how they're going to portray him in the new movies?
Yeah, there's talking about him being more of a surfer kind of dude, man. All chill and hanging ten, man.
Michelangelo the Turtle?
Yeah.
Cal Drogo is a surfer dude.
Yeah. They want to write him in as something like that. I think it's terrible.
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 Terrible idea. Absolutely terrible.
Terrible. Oh.
Yeah, this week
Terrible.
I read a lot, like I always do.
Overachiever.
I don't want to ruin anything of the new Thor.
What? I thought we were going to ruin Thor.
Yeah, well, because Sam really wants to read it, and I don't want to ruin it for him.
Could've read it. He had a day.
Listen to a girl!
So yeah, but I was it's the girl Thor, and it's a character that's been there, and at first I heard that and thought I was gonna be upset with it, but the way they did it, because Jason Aaron's the man,
He's badass.
he was able to make it so it was just like, oh, okay, I get it. No, that makes sense.
It's
Good.
pretty good. I read it just a few seconds ago.
Yay!
Punctuality. I got caught up on the latest Uncanny X-Men, the Bendis run on it, and it was just like it's always been. Things been great. This one was the last will and testament of Charles.
Gene?
Not Gene, but Charles.
I'm dead?
So, and again, not to
Charles, up here.
not to
What?
not to spoil too much, but they introduce a mutant that, like, again, like Marvel says, it changes the universe forever. But if you're Ryan and you're an X-Men fan of any type, you should read that.
Don't tell me what to read.
I read
I wanna read it. I'm sold. I want to read it.
the newest Harley Quinn.
Don't. Dickens and Mom.
Where she joins a like roller derby team, but it's like roller derby meets Fight Club, and it's, you know, classic Harley Quinn, where like half the time she's just quoting other people. Like she gets kidnapped and this cop is, reading Miranda rights, and she's like, "Should I get a lawyer? I know a blind lawyer that lives in Hell's Kitchen," and that made me giggle. But yeah, the way Amanda Connor's been writing those have been great. Trying to think what else. Oh, Charles, did you get a chance to read the Joss Whedon?
No. No, I did not.
Shuts that conversation down.
I have been busy all day. I had to get a washer. I got stuck by a jackknife trailer. They sucked.
Sounds like excuses.
To live off of. How do you think I have a degree? Excuses.
They also announced, I know, with most of us have seen the first episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes, okay.
Apparently just me. Fine, fuck you guys. Whatever.
No. But we had the beginning of that had Agent Carter and Dum Dum Dugan. And you know what, Charles? You weren't here last time, so why don't you give us what you thought of, like, the first episodes of Gotham and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Oh, really? We're doing that? All right.
Yep.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was awesome. The whole beginning scene made me really, really want to watch Agent Carter. That just made me excited for what happens later. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, that makes me excited for what's going to happen in Agent Carter series coming up. Other than that, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a solid episode. Gotham, the whole Ivy thing kind of pisses me off if they're actually trying to make that Poison Ivy. It feels forced and stupid and like more or less like studio meddling, much like the Robin in The Dark Knight Rises, where that just becomes the kid's name. It was terrible. I hated that. Other than that, I liked Gotham. Episode 2 of Gotham was way better.
Yeah. See, I think without ruining Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 2.
Ruin it.
No.
Yeah, Ryan would murder me.
Then I'll ruin it.
No. But I thought it was much better than the first one because I actually thought there was kind of a drop off after the beginning because the beginning was so awesome and then it just seemed kind of boring through the rest of the episode.
I get that because all I remember is the beginning of it.
Yeah. Episode 2 really, I don't know, just kind of brought it back to where it was when the first season ended. It felt like that was more. It felt like the same show instead of just going back to back to the beginning of season 1 when it was slow. But
I don't know if I like the Simmons leaving thing, and it becomes just
I don't know. It's gonna change.
Well, it feels like that character was kind of designed as being a single character that they decided last minute to split into 2. And now all of a sudden she's gone, and they brought it back to 1 character.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna fix that.
I did not see that coming though.
Oh yeah.
In episode 1 where she's the figment of Ad's imagination, I was like almost crying because Fitz is like my favorite
I completely forgot what happened to Fitz to cause him to lose his.
Yeah. It had been
I don't remember why he's like that.
Do you remember now?
No.
It's because remember they were underwater in that bunker and they only had the oxygen to get one of them up, and he gave it to her.
Right.
So oxygen deprivation.
Yeah.
Wait, so is he like? Never mind.
He's just not all there. He's still intelligent, just can't speak and can't seem to make the connections.
They just confirmed today that the guy who played Howard Stark in Captain America: First Avenger is going to be a recurring character in Agent Carter, and that was awesome. Like I was like, good. And then now they just need.
Makes me so much look so
a recurring character in Agent Carter.
Damn.
That would be the name of the show.
Although I'm sure that.
Yeah, and the other bit that came out this week is they're talking about splitting the third Avengers movie into 2 parts. What do you guys think about that?
That's what you do nowadays.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. Harry Potter did it and Twilight did it.
Oh, good
And
company.
and
Nah,
the Hobbits
okay.
is
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck the Hobbits. I mean, that's just a money grab as itself. So whatever.
That's one damn.
That's not the same category.
What about you, Edgar? What do you think?
They just want the monies that Charles is going to throw at them.
I mean, yes, we all will. Actually, I won't because I get the shit for free.
No, you don't.
will. Huh. Yes, I do.
So my only I guess
You'll still go and pay for it anyways. Because you have a problem.
my only defense for them actually doing it is because if they really want to give all of these characters that they're talking about putting in here enough screen time, so it doesn't feel like they're because now they've got to have the Falcon, and they're gonna have to make room for Rhodey, and
Isn't Miss Marvel going to be in
Falcon
it?
takes place of Cap because Cap died.
and
Cap
and
3.
Bucky and the Guardians, and if Guardians 2 comes out before Avengers 3, like it is, who says they're not going to introduce some crazy characters like Beta Ray Bill or something? And it's like they want to put all these characters in one movie, they have to split it into 2 just so they have enough time.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Luke,
what
I heard
storyline?
that God,
What's
What's going on?
Edgar's making fists. Go ahead.
Edgar's angry. Anyway,
He's pouting. He's fucking pouting.
what storyline? What storyline do you get? What storyline are they going to do for Avengers 3 that makes it worthy of 2 movies? That's not going to get. I mean, there's do a few, but it would just. I don't know.
If you have a modified version of the Infinity Gauntlet through the whole thing, I think that would fill it up. And again, you can take because they took that the Avengers movie was like one comic that they got all of that from, and they were able to turn one book into a movie. So if you take a big series like that.
Right, you just got to give that. You got to give that break point. Where do you put the break point in for Infinity Gauntlet? At what point would make a great movie with a break point to lead into the next one and make you want to come back for the next one? I'm not saying they can't do it. Marvel has a license to print money.
You have the entire storyline leading up to Thanos getting the gauntlet all together and everything, and then you have an entire movie of Thanos kicking the crap out of everybody else.
All right.
Someone better make the ultimate nullifier, or I'm gonna be pissed. What do you think about that, Sam?
I don't know. I've been having to do some technical issues here, so I've only heard like half the conversation.
That's all you need to make an opinion.
Edgar, what do you think?
so it's going to be like in the comics, right? Avengers 3.1, right? And I heard that Drax was supposed to have a bigger role in the Avengers movie. I don't know. Did you guys read about that?
See, I would like because Marvel and every superhero comic is famous for superheroes fighting other superheroes and then they become friends. And I think out of everyone in Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax is the most apt to go and do that immediately without asking questions, going to try and punch the Hulk in the face or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually smart if you want to start to bring them in, especially using the Marvel way of doing things.
Yeah, I was just reading up a bit on it, that he will have, the actor and wrestler said that he's going to have a bigger role in this new Avengers movie. So, like, oh, maybe it's something very important, or I don't know.
Are they going to make him the, what was he, an insurance adjuster? He was an insurance adjuster before his family was killed, and then he was modified to become the thing to kill Thanos. So he's already angry because he's an insurance adjuster. But, yeah. What about you, Pat? What do you think?
I don't care. As long as it's Marvel, I'm happy. Really.
And that's why they have a license to print money.
Yeah.
Next week, we have the premiere of The Flash and Arrow Season 3. Are you guys excited for that?
I'm really excited for Flash. I've been seeing all the trailers for it. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Like, I really make it... I think it not only, like, makes Flash look really good, I feel like it makes Arrow step up a little bit more and look really good as well with the two of them working together.
Sweet.
What?
There was a Gotham episode 2, and it makes me wonder if they are... I mean, they said they're not, but they have kind of linked the two universes together with a single...
With the what?
With an image. There's a Queen Consolidated building in Gotham.
And there's also...
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Also the Puppet Master, who was also an Arrow. Season 1, I think.
What happened? Luke, come back.
I'm right here.
This is terrible.
Lagging time is like one of those Asian movies, man. See your lips moving, the audio comes later.
Awesome. I'll just hold
Shut
my
up,
hand
kitty.
to my mouth then.
I can hear the audio and then see your lips move after the fact.
Put your old mask back on. I don't like this new one.
Eventually, we will all podcast in the same room, thus making this much easier.
I don't know. The last time we podcasted in the same room was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's because we didn't have a microphone.
Well, I don't really know you people.
There's a ton of people.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I didn't feel like I was gonna get raped at all.
Just Edgar.
Right.
Huh?
You should get that feeling daily.
There's no heterosexual rape
No?
in the house of a gay man.
Oh, right. I'm good. There was a gay man there. Sweet.
What is that? Oh, okay. All right. I have a list here of the top 10 animated movies based on comics.
We should make it a recurring segment. Luke's list.
Luke's list, yes.
Say that 3 times fast.
They have at
I'm
number
sure it
10
will sound
on
like a
their
dirty word.
At number 10 on their list, they have Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow. That was the Marvel animated one about the
Chitlins.
the children of Captain America, Hawkeye,
Terrible.
and
I didn't
Thor.
see that one.
Terrible.
Says Batman.
Do you have the Doctor Strange one on there?
No, it was very good on there. The next one that they have at number 9 is Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Very good.
It says Batman. What about you, Charles? Have you seen that? What do you think?
Wakey, Charles.
I'm talking, and nothing is happening.
Oh, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Kitty.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a whole lot of animated. Honestly, I just barely started getting into any of the animated universes.
Okay.
So.
There's not a tentacle in it. Charles is not interested.
Right. Yeah.
Neither is Sam.
That's why I get you, Sam.
He's not even paying attention.
He's having audio and video
Sam's
difficulties.
looking at your picture, Pat.
I mean, that was creepy. That's okay.
Number
I'm into it.
number 8 on the list, they have Hulk versus the Hulk versus Thor and Hulk versus Wolverine double feature thing.
Not bad. Not bad.
I preferred the Hulk Wolverine one mostly because of Deadpool, but
Yeah, Deadpool was great in that.
yeah, I liked it. It was decent. Like it wasn't top of the list, but it was good. Anyone else see it besides Edgar?
No, but I'm gonna look it up now because that sounds freaking awesome. What was it called again?
Or Edgar could let you borrow it.
Edgar! You need to make a pile of all
Anything
your
with
animated
Deadpool is
DVDs
awesome,
and
though.
bring them to store tomorrow because I will be there to pick them up.
Yeah, what?
Number 7 on the list is Justice League: The New Frontier.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that what the big monster that they're fighting?
Yeah.
What's the one that has Huntress and Power Girl in it and they decide to fight at the end just to see who's more powerful?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't.
Something I want to say that's Wonder Woman.
That may have just
Is
been
it
an
the-
episode of the Justice League series that's going on TV right now.
But yeah, Justice League: The New Frontier was from Darwin Cook's New Frontier series, and it's like set in the 50s, and so it's like a lot of classic versions.
We opened a treasure box.
Like Batman's got like Batman ears that actually makes him look like a bat, and I really enjoyed it because it was set back in that silver age of comics.
Yeah, it was great.
Number 6 is Hellboy. Sword of Stone.
Sorry.
Nobody knows who Hellboy is.
Anyone see the Hellboy one?
Yes.
And
Remind me what it's about.
Man, I like it.
it's apparently I haven't actually seen this one, but it says it's
It's
got
about swords.
Japanese mythology and modern action with a touch of modern humor.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Next is Superman, Batman, Apocalypse.
I've heard of that one, but I haven't seen it.
So. Not that bad. Not that good. Though the
I
fight
really
with the
enjoyed
dark side Superman fighting is awesome.
Yeah. Supergirl.
Ed Asner is Randy Goodness.
Charles,
again,
stop breathing on the mic! My God!
He's heavy breathing.
Also looking at your picture, Pat.
You know, it's what I do.
Yeah, for a DC movie, if you have two main things in, you're good. If you have Kevin Conroy doing Batman's voice and Tim Daly doing Superman's voice, I'm automatically gonna like it more than even if it's a piece of crap. Same thing with Nathan Fillion being Green Lantern, but number 4 on the list is Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 2.
Ah, yes.
And have you seen that one, Charles?
Nope. I told you, I
Pat,
have not
you
seen
know-
animated
What was
series.
it called again? Batman: The Dark Knight Returns 2?
Yeah, Part 2.
No.
The one where he played Superman in a robot suit.
Oh, cool.
Okay, what about Justice League Doom, which is sitting at number 3 on here?
Isn't that the one with like Cyborg as like the super main character that saves everybody?
Not really. He's just like the new guy.
Yeah.
But apparently, I did not know this. It was a loose adaptation of my favorite writer ever, Mark Waid, on the Tower of Babel story arc in JLA.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Batman Under the Red Hood.
Very good. Didn't like
Haven't seen
Neil
it.
Patrick as the voice for Nightwing.
You didn't like NPH's Nightwing?
Yeah.
Are you
His
kidding
voice-
me? Everything
his
that he
voice-
does is amazing, and now there's something wrong with you. You have AIDS just for saying that.
Wow, she just handed out AIDS.
Yeah.
um,
I think Sam's got it already over there.
I
Or
I
Sam.
liked it because of actually how violent it was, especially at the beginning. I really, really enjoyed that, and just even the guy who did the Red Hood's voice, Dean from Supernatural, he did like the
Yeah.
perfect voice for it, and I would
Yeah,
like to see
it was
him
good.
play that character in real life.
Yeah, I totally could see that.
Okay, and number 1 on these guys' list is Batman: Mask of the Phantasm,
Classic, of course.
the
I
one
feel
that
like you
was.
haven't seen all of these. I feel like you're just saying things to make it sound good.
Who had
Love you,
Mask?
Edgar!
It's now just
Wow.
become Talks to Edgar podcast.
What?
Edgar seen it? Or not Edgar?
What?
I have
Alan
not
seen
seen
it?
it.
Alan
No,
seen
I have
it?
not seen it. Mm-mm.
I've seen him.
Awesome.
How do you find time for all this watching of these cartoons with all your hookering around?
He has no life. All he does is
Hookering
hooker.
around.
He hookers around while watching cartoons at the same time.
They go hand
I
in
want to
hand.
do that! Is that a real job?
Alright, anyone else have anything they want to bring up and talk about?
I'm concerned that Sam is not okay. Oh, now I'm in.
Sam is okay.
Sam is looking at Pat's pictures.
Well,
And
he's
he's
doing
not
his
Isn't it creepy? I was just joking.
laugh,
No, you
actually.
weren't. And Charles is too.
Now you're
Yes.
making it creepy.
That's all I do.
You're all making her creepy. You know what? I've got sluttier pictures on Facebook. Just go there.
Oh yeah, Sam heard that.
Good to know.
So, any nerd or comic related stuff that we want to talk about,
I
or
already
do we,
talked about it.
or do we want to wrap it
Gene?
up?
We're just about
Yeah.
done. Do you want to get back on here? No? Are you
I
sure?
have stuff, but I'm blanking now. Today. Fuck today.
I think there was something I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what it was. I watched Doctor Who. I watched Gotham. Very proud of me. I did some stuff.
How many episodes of Doctor Who have you seen?
I watched number 3,
So 3.
and there's 6 out right now, so
8?
I've gotten to number 3.
Of season 8, right?
Yes,
That's where you started.
yes. Which I
Oh.
haven't seen the rest of them.
Number 3. Oh, was that Time Heist? No, number 3 is not Time Heist.
Yeah, Into the Daleks.
That was number 2.
Yeah.
Charlotte?
Oh,
Number 3 was
What do you
the
think of the
with
new Doctor? He's
Robert-
creepy. He's kind of
Good episode.
creepy. Is he? I don't know. You come from funny Matt Smith to serious. I forget what his name is because he's not
Peter Capaldi.
Peter Capaldi. I don't care about him yet. He's not in my heart yet.
Oh, he's
Um,
quickly becoming my favorite Doctor.
hey, Matt Smith sucked. David Tennant's the Doctor.
David Tennant was
dude,
amazing.
Capaldi's
and I
better.
will marry him
Ron
even
Perlman's
at
the
60.
best Doctor.
Show started today.
Who?
Watch it.
He said John Barrowman's the best Doctor.
Watch it before you leave.
The best Doctor is Thomas Wayne.
I don't got any more nerd stuff to talk about. I'll come prepared next time, though.
We're done.
Alright, well, this very, very, very disjointed and horribly put together podcast
Whose
is,
idea was this anyway?
Guys,
I think we tried to cancel like 4 times before we started.
yeah, it just got too late. So I apologize for this, and we can blame Charles completely. And
Yay, blame Charles!
Blame Charles. Charles, it's your
I
fault.
like that we're blaming Charles.
All right. Well, thanks for listening and watching episode 6. Again, we apologize. We'll get better, I promise.
No,
Bye.
we won't.